Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So somebody could be like getting out of like jail or prison. This could be, like sooner or later. Cause I'm hearing the song First Day Out by T Grizzly. Like somebody's nickname could be T. Somebody, could look like a grizzly bear, or, they could have a lot of hair, or they're just, like built in stature, like a bear. Somebody's name could be Harry. But I feel like whoever this is, I feel like that they're carrying, like a regret. Like regret is burdening whoever this person is. It's possibly, been burdening them, probably since they've, been locked up. That's for somebody, not everybody. But I was told that you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Like change comes from like thinking thoughts that like you've never thought before, like showing up, to meet, expectations, like down the streets, but like streets that you've never, like walked before. So it's giving me like a leap of faith. So I feel like somebody, is being asked to take some type of leap of faith. But whoever this person is that's being asked to take like a leap of faith, I feel like that they, like had faith, like bigger than a mustard seed. So I feel like that somebody, like is a true believer, that God can do all things. So I feel like that when it comes, to like showing up, going down streets you never walked before, this could be, like taking a leap of faith, to do something new. Going back to, you can't do the same thing over and over expecting a different result. This could be, like somebody just needs to release their old life, and start basking, like in the new life. But I just keep hearing that song, First Day Out, First Day Out. So this could be, like somebody, that's been in hermit mode, and it's kind of like the first day, that they've, like gotten out, to do something different as far as, going to the movies, they haven't been to the movies in a year, going, to the mall. They haven't been to the mall, in 6 months. I don't know, but let's just hop in and see what's going on. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got release. So there definitely, could be something, that somebody needs to release, a person or people, places, things. Something, that somebody possibly, has already cut off. Somebody possibly needs to fully release, the person, the place, the thing, Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got trust. So somebody definitely is being asked, like to trust in the Most High God. But I feel like whoever, is being asked to trust in the Most High God, I feel like that person, they have, like big faith. Somebody's name could be Faith. But I feel like that that this big faith, that somebody has, I feel like it's time, for somebody, to like release, maybe this is like releasing some type of fear, or releasing, like some type of, like negative thoughts about, like things. So this would be like somebody, that has been, like in a messed up relationship, and so somebody's been single for a long time, and the Most High God could possibly, want to bring somebody into somebody's life, but it's kind of like somebody, doesn't, trust people, or, it's kind of like, I'll get in a relationship, but I'm not going to trust them, It's something that somebody needs to release and just basically, have faith in the Most High God. But with this trust, it's also giving me somebody, could be trying to, like gain somebody's trust. But this could be somebody that already, sabotaged the trust that somebody had for them. So I feel like that somebody, needs to be aware, going back to, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. The number 16 could be significant. Something about 16 years. So somebody, could have been in a relationship for 16 years. Somebody could have been at a job for 16 years. And, the Most High God could be trying to, like transition somebody, like to the next phase, Even though they've been there for 16 years, that wasn't, the end all be all for somebody. And then we have courage at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. So there definitely could be somebody, that could be, like trying to gain somebody's trust. They could be, gaining the courage, to try to, gain somebody's trust. This could be gain somebody's trust back, or just gain somebody's trust, period. But I feel like that there definitely, could be, like a little shakeup that's about to take place, especially, with this lightning bolt. Yeah. Give me another one. Yeah, focus. I feel like, like somebody just needs to focus on the now. The courage is still at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that, somebody needs to focus on the now. Somebody definitely needs to, like trust that the Most High God has their best interest at heart. This is a bow. Like a bow and arrow. So something about, a target. This could be, somebody, like in fear that they're not going to meet some type of goal, or, they're not going to hit their target. And like somebody's being told, to, like take a leap of faith, or, like have, trust in that the Most High God is going to, guide you, to, make that, hit that target, make that goal. But somebody definitely could be being targeted. April 16th could be significant. April the 24th could be significant. The year of 2024 could be significant. Somebody, could have been being targeted a lot in 2024. Give me another one. Yeah, we got veiled. So something is veiled. So something is unseen. So trust in the unseen, trust in the unknown. So this is like, like just taking a leap of faith and not knowing, what's ahead, not knowing, like basically, being divinely guided. So somebody definitely, could be being divinely guided when it comes to, like whatever's going on in their life. But there definitely, could be, I feel like that somebody, because if y'all see, this person has a mask on. I feel like that somebody, like they have, like big boundaries up, or they have, like a big wall up. But it's because of, like people, that's been in their life in the past, that has, wore masks, that have, like sabotage trust, that have, like stab somebody in the back. But I feel like this next phase, or, this new beginning, that somebody is being asked, to take a leap of faith in, and bask in. I feel like that, like the Most High God has somebody's back for sure. If this is, like somebody, gaining the courage to, like start a new job, just know, that, like you're being divinely guided into, like this new job, into this new era, into this new beginning, into this new whatever. It's something about the new, because you can't do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts that you've never thought. So it goes back to, when I use the relationship as an example, thinking, not going into, a situation thinking, that they're going to cheat on me, or they're going to lie to me, because I feel like whatever, the Most High God has for somebody next, I feel like it's for somebody, regardless of what it is. Yeah, we got strength. Somebody could be a Leo. But somebody strong out here. I feel like, like somebody's mentally strong, but I feel like somebody, had to get to this point of, them being, like this mentally strong. So I feel like that, there could have been people, around somebody that could have, like broke somebody down mentally, This could even be physically, emotionally. So I feel like that, like somebody has built themselves back up, with the help of their spirit team, and also the Most High God. So that could be why somebody, could have this big, wall up, But if you know that the Most High God, has your best interest at heart, then you know that the Most High God is going to protect you, you know, from anything, you know, that could be trying to come in to like break you down, you know. But I feel like be aware, because yeah, there could be somebody that could be lying. So just be aware. Why is this trust here? This could be the person that could be trying to, yeah, like gain somebody's trust, but they're a liar. Yeah. This is the North Node, South Node card, and it came out in the South Node. So be aware, because yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be somebody that's operating in their South Node. There is somebody that, yeah, y'all see the exit sign. Somebody doesn't want to exit. This could be, you know, out of somebody's energy, you know. This could be somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, like cut the cord, released already, that doesn't want to, you know, like exit. But I feel like this is somebody that, yeah, they want to do the same thing over and over, you know, like expecting a different result. So this is like, you know, making up to break up, make up to break up, but nobody, you know, whoever this person is, they're not changing. They're not, you know, yeah, like doing the work. They're not, you know, doing any healing, you know. They're not doing anything, you know, that suggests, you know, that they, yeah, like are going, you know, the same way as somebody else is going, you know, as far as, you know, North Node, or as far as, you know, like, yeah, like change, healing. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be from the South, or somebody could be traveling, you know, to the South. But there goes that arrow again. But the arrow is pointing down. So something about, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, like trying to target somebody, or trying to hit, you know, like, yeah, like somebody trying to hit somebody where it hurts. I feel like it's not working. So there could be somebody, you know, yeah, that's wearing a mask, you know, that's lying, you know, that could be, yeah, like trying to hit somebody where it's hurt. So this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, talking about somebody behind somebody's back, and then, you know, like come into somebody's face saying, you know, I love you, you know, and maybe that's what's took place in somebody's life. And so maybe that's why, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, it's hard for somebody to trust, you know. I feel like, yeah, like if somebody has trust issues, I feel like that if they don't, you know, like deal with them, or if they don't allow, you know, the Most High God to, you know, like divinely guide them, you know, where they need to go to heal, I feel like that, yeah, something is not going to go anywhere. I'm just being honest. Why is this focus here? Yeah, we got the third eye. Somebody definitely, yeah, could wear glasses, or somebody would benefit, you know, with like going get their eyes checked, or, you know, like if somebody does wear glasses, their vision, you know, might be getting, you know, worse, you know, and so it would benefit somebody to go get rechecked. But this is the third eye, so somebody's third eye is open. So I feel like regardless of what's veiled, who's veiled, how they're veiled, I feel like somebody, you know, can see clearly. Or somebody's about to. So this is like, you know, like somebody's third eye, you know, like being opened a little bit more, you know, like somebody's intuition being heightened a little bit more. So somebody could get a spiritual gift enhancement. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody's third eye being veiled. So there's definitely, yeah, could be people that don't even know, you know, that, yeah, like somebody's third eye is wide open. Somebody could be 38 years old. Somebody could be born in 1983. Somebody could be 24 years old. There definitely, yeah, could be people that could be targeting somebody's third eye. So these would be people, you know, that don't want somebody to see clearly. So this is like people trying to manipulate somebody, you know, yeah, with lies, you know, but somebody, yeah, they know, you know what I mean, that, yeah, it's lies or something like that. Or again, that's what's happened in the past. And so, yeah, it's kind of like somebody's trust, you know, is slim to none when it comes to people. But this is, yeah, like somebody being able to, yeah, like spot out, you know, South Noders. So I feel like that somebody, yeah, is like far north, you know. It's giving me, yeah, like opposites, you know. So I feel like that, yeah, somebody could be from the north. Somebody could be traveling to the north. Somebody could be traveling from the north to the south. But there are people that possibly, yeah, they want, you know, like to get somebody, you know, like in their South Node. So be aware of people, you know, like, yeah, veiling themselves, you know, like, you know, they love somebody, you know, or they care for somebody or whatever, you know. And then, yeah, like just to get somebody out of pocket. This is, yeah, the creating illusions card. Yeah, creating illusions, like, yeah, they love. Look at the heart. I feel like, yeah, somebody knows, what, like what real love is. But I feel like it's because of the Most High God. When you experience, real love, from the Most High God, yeah, you know what it is. Most people, they say that they experience real love, with people. And, that's true. But, yeah, like when you experience real love with the Most High God, yeah, you know what real love is, Mm-hmm. But be aware, because somebody definitely, is trying to, cloak themselves, creating illusions like that they're peaceful, or like they're coming in peace. Mm-hmm. It could be a Pisces. Mm-hmm. I feel like somebody definitely, needs to, like focus on, like their money. But I'm also picking up, too, another scenario. Because for somebody, it could be, like fake ass people. Or this is going back to, like somebody, they need to work on their trust. They need to heal their trust or trust issues, because somebody possibly, could be coming in, like peaceful. This could be the person, that the Most High God could be sending somebody's way, or, that has already been sent somebody's way. Yeah, this is like the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, a cup of love. Mm-hmm. Wow. But somebody definitely, could be trying to create illusions like they love somebody. It could just be, for finances. Somebody definitely, needs to, like focus on their finances. Mm-hmm. Or that's what somebody's doing, So somebody could think that somebody's lying, when somebody says, like, I'm working or I'm focused on, this, that, and the third. And, maybe somebody's lying, I mean, maybe somebody thinks somebody's lying and they might not be. Mm-hmm. Wow, just trust with this South Node here. Yeah, we got choose wisely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Somebody could be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. I feel like somebody definitely, going back to like going down, like streets, or taking opportunities, that you never like walked before, or you never took before. I feel like like a lot of opportunities are about to like present themselves to somebody, and so I feel like that somebody's being told to choose wisely. But I definitely do feel like that somebody their spiritual team is like basically, divinely pushing them, in the right direction. I feel like somebody needs to know that they're on the right path. Somebody needs to know that their spiritual team, they're here to keep them on the right path. You could be seeing, like the angel number 611, 911, 511. When I see, like angel numbers with the 11 in it, it lets me know that, like somebody's spiritual team, is around, is trying to communicate with them, is there, to help, is there, so maybe that's what somebody needs to do, reach out to their spiritual team. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that, there could be some people, you know what I'm saying, that, could be operating in their South Node, whoever these people are, that possibly, could try to present, like some type of offers to somebody. And I feel like that, like somebody, somebody just needs to be aware. Mm-hmm. There definitely could be somebody that's about to be shown some gratitude. So this could be, like somebody, like using, like their spiritual gifts to help other people. Mm-hmm. So I feel like whoever that's for, I feel like like there's somebody or some people that like really trust that person. Because they you know what I mean, that person has helped them, like to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it goes back to like somebody's third eye, being cloaked or hidden, somebody's spiritual gifts, like people don't know that somebody has spiritual gifts, but when somebody brings wisdom and knowledge, while using their spiritual gifts, they could help people out of situations, they could help, to like point people in the right direction. But I really feel like that, because people probably know that by now, they're trying to use somebody, as like a spiritual guide or a spiritual compass. And I feel like whoever these people are, they could be coming in as fake, or they could be coming in, like they love somebody, but they really don't. But this is just to get some type of guidance. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Mm-hmm. Somebody's also, just being asked to stay focused, Stay focused on your purpose, or, what you're here to do. Yeah. Service. Can't make it up. Yeah, somebody feels good when they help others. Mm-hmm. So somebody just needs to continue, to like focus on, that. I feel like, Some good karma definitely is coming somebody's way. But this is also too, you know, like somebody, you know, like using, you know, like their gift of service, you know, and I know that's not a real gift, but you know, their gift of, you know, humanitarianism, their gift of, you know, like whatever, yeah, to continue to help people, but like in a different way. Wow. And then we got peace. So something about, yeah, peace. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to bring forth some type of peace offering. But this would be, you know, yeah, like somebody, yeah, somebody definitely is about to triumph for sure. But be aware, because I definitely do feel like that, yeah, going back to, you know, the illusions being created, you know, when it comes to, you know, like trying to gain somebody's trust back or trying to use somebody as a spiritual compass. So there's people that, yeah, like they see, you know, that somebody's triumphing, but look at that red flag. So it's something about, yeah, red flags. There could be people that, yeah, could be trying to, yeah, show somebody some gratitude, you know, like trying to, yeah, like do stuff for somebody. But I feel like it's only because they need somebody, you know, but not, you know, like in a, yeah, like they have ulterior motives. So I feel like that somebody needs to be aware. And then, yeah, there goes that freedom card. Somebody definitely, yeah, is free to choose, or they're about to be free to choose. Somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, you know, like to trust in themselves. But I feel like that somebody possibly, yeah, could have a fear of, you know, like, yeah, like making the wrong decision. And it goes back to, yeah, like somebody's spiritual team, you know, like, yeah, being right behind them, you know what I mean? So, but somebody's third eye is open. So, I mean, somebody definitely, yeah, should make the right decision. But, yeah, freedom. So, somebody going back to, yeah, first day out. So, somebody definitely, yeah, could be getting out. This could be out of spiritual jail. And then, yeah, there goes the angel of strength. Give me one more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and then we got harmony. This harmony card is a number 6. Somebody could be a Gemini. Yeah. I feel like somebody is yeah, somebody's coming. Or somebody's already, you know, like here. You know, so somebody's already been put, you know, like in somebody's life, you know, to create some type of harmony. And so I feel like, you know, that, yeah, maybe somebody, you know, is having, you know, issues with, you know, like trusting that person. Somebody could be born in 1976 or 1967. But yeah, this harmony card is a number 6. So something about, yeah, the past person. Or past people. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could smoke the marijuana. But this is, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, smells great. I don't know. But this is also, yeah, the clairsentient card. So somebody, you know, could be clairsentient. Somebody definitely, yeah, could smell, you know, like, yeah, like drama or trouble or evil, you know? But this is, yeah, somebody, you know, being clairsentient, somebody's third eye being open. So, yeah, somebody using their spiritual gifts, you know, to, yeah, like serve the community, serve, you know, the world. I feel like, yeah, like somebody's about to receive some, you know, like some good karma for it, for sure. But it's because, yeah, like somebody loves, you know, like loves to help people. So this would be, you know, like somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're operating, you know, like in their passion and their purpose, and they love doing it. Yeah. This is a true speaker card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be a true speaker. Be aware of, yeah, like people, you know, yeah, like trying to say that they're, you know, like on the same level, you know, as somebody, but they're not. The South Node card is here. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like, yeah, doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. So this is like, because this is also my marijuana card. So this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, like quitting marijuana, you know, and for whatever reason, you know, they start doing it again, but they were divinely guided to quit, you know, or they were divinely guided to leave a situation, leave a place, and, yeah, like they go back, you know. I feel like yeah, like it could possibly, yeah, like it's a distraction, But two, it's kind of like, yeah, it's slowly taking somebody to the south node, you know. But there definitely could be somebody that, you know, could possibly need to speak some type of truth that they know. Yeah, and this is the third party card. So something about, yeah, third parties. This is also, yeah, like overindulging. I really feel like for somebody, you know, yeah, it's just hard to trust. And I feel like that, you know, somebody's just being asked, you know, like to trust in the Most High God, you know. Trust that, you know, you're making the right decisions. Trust that, you know, yeah. But don't, you know, allow people, you know, to come, you know, in your energy, you know, that, yeah, like they don't have your best interests at heart. When you already can smell them, when you already can see them, you know. But this is spiritually. So this is like, yeah, somebody could have the gift of discernment. So, yeah, like discerning, you know, like the spirit. And then, yeah, we got true speaker again. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be wanting to tell the truth. This could be a past person. Yeah. Evil eye. Evil eye. So somebody, yeah, could be sending somebody the evil eye. But that's also, too, yeah, the third eye. Wide the freak open. There could be a past person, you know, that could be like, I see clearly now. I see clearly now. But, yeah, like they're still operating in the south node. Yeah, this is the spin the block card. Be aware of, yeah, spinning the block. But this isn't just, you know, when it comes to people. You know, this is stuff that, you know, that somebody has already released. Yeah. But there could be somebody that wants to, yeah, like spin the block. And it could be because, yeah, like they see that somebody could be manifesting, yeah, like their wishes and dreams. Yeah, but this is also, too, one of the what goes around comes around cards. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like they smoke a lot and all they do is eat. So somebody could be gaining weight. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be gaining hella weight. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be lactose intolerant. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have like health issues, but they could be, yeah, like veiled. Or somebody, you know, could want to tell somebody the truth, you know, that they, you know, dealing with some type of health issues. Somebody could have to travel, and it could be, you know, like, yeah, like to the south, but it definitely could have something to do with a kid. So somebody, you know, could ask somebody, you know, to travel, you know, with them, you know, and it could be, you know, to help them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Be aware of, yeah, like that's one scenario, but be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, asking, you know, like somebody to travel, you know, and, you know, like, yeah, it's like some illegal stuff. Wow. Yeah, somebody could be trying to, you know, rile somebody up. Somebody could be trying to question somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, wants to know if somebody's dating somebody. Somebody could be sending somebody the evil eye because, you know, they you know, feel like that somebody's dating somebody, but it goes back to, yeah, the truth. So either somebody's about to tell somebody the truth, or, yeah, like somebody, you know, is expecting, you know, like the truth. And so, yeah, if that's what somebody's expecting, somebody's about to receive it. But then we have intuition. So, yeah, somebody's intuition is on, you know. They're definitely, yeah. I feel like like somebody just needs to, you know, like trust their intuition. So if somebody's intuition, you know, is you know, alerting them to some stuff, I feel like like somebody needs to trust it, you know, because, yeah, the red flags, you know, that you ignore will come back to bite later. So this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, thinking that they're gonna, you know, like triumph, you know, like in a situation, or, you know, like, yeah, like if somebody's intuition is alerting them that, you know, like it's not gonna work, but somebody, you know, like still, you know, goes towards it or still do it, yeah, like somebody's intuition was already, you know, waving the red flag, like wait, no, you know. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody's also, yeah, being asked, you know, to, like, yeah, trust, you know, that, yeah, like whatever, you know, the Most High has for them is for them. So this would be, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like not, you know, like jumping into, you know, like situations, you know, not, you know, making irrational decisions when it comes, you know, like to choosing, you know, like something, or, you know, like a, yeah, like a person, a place, or a thing. Yeah, somebody's being told, yeah, like to choose wisely. But they're definitely, yeah. So somebody's intuition could be alerting them about a person, and it could be a Pisces or somebody, you know, that has Pisces in their chart. But I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like multiple options, you know, or if it's not multiple options, they just have, yeah, like a lot of, you know, like third party interferences. But be aware of, yeah, third party interferences. I can't. Excuse me, y'all. Somebody don't want me to get this message out, but it's getting out. Yeah, somebody's been gaslighting somebody. So going back to, yeah, somebody lying. I can't make it up. So somebody's been lying to somebody. Somebody's been gaslighting somebody. Somebody wasn't crazy. So yeah, going back to somebody's intuition, you know, alerting them to something. Maybe somebody did, you know, is, you know, like paying attention to the red flags. That's why somebody possibly, yeah, doesn't trust, you know, the person, the situation, the thing, or whatever. But yeah, somebody wasn't crazy. Somebody was right. Somebody just wasn't strong enough to admit it, or they're just not strong enough to admit it. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to do some type of inner healing. So this could be, you know, like somebody, you know, their intuition says, you know, that somebody, you know, has a lot of options. And so, yeah. And so somebody could, you know, like ask somebody, like, do you have a lot of options? And, you know, the person is like, no, why would you think that? But yeah, like they really do, you know. This is like a job, gaslighting somebody. Somebody, you know, deserves a raise, and they're like, yeah, but it's not time. But yeah, like somebody's evaluation period has passed 6 months ago, you know. So why you keep gaslighting, saying that it ain't time when I've been due for a raise, you know? Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to cause challenges for somebody as well. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yep. Somebody has mother wounds, so somebody definitely, yeah, needs to heal, you know what I mean, when it comes, you know, to like their mother. Yeah, for somebody, yeah, this is like they're definitely, yeah, somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're grown, you know what I mean, but yeah, like they depend on their mama. So this will be, you know, like you know, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, 40 years old, but yeah, like their mother, you know, like still helps pay their bills, or still helps, you know, do certain things that, yeah, like they should be doing on their own. So I feel like like there's somebody that needs to heal when it comes to, yeah, like these wounds. Maybe somebody's mother feels like, you know, they weren't there in the past, and so, you know, they should be there now, but yeah, like they're grown, you know. But anyways, that's for somebody, not everybody. There definitely, yeah, could be a divine feminine, you know, they could have some type of wounds, and it could be, you know, mother wounds. And so it could be hard, you know, for a divine feminine, you know, to connect to the divine feminine energy within them. So there could be a divine feminine that definitely operates in their divine masculine energy. So I feel like that maybe, you know, the Most High God could be trying to work with that divine feminine when it comes, you know, to, you know, operating in their divine feminine energy. Wow. Yeah, somebody's mysterious. So there could be somebody, you know, that they can't figure somebody out. They feel like sometimes somebody's hiding stuff from them. They never really know where, yeah, like two people stand. So going back to, yeah, like that veiled. So I feel like that, yeah, like somebody could be mysterious. You know, somebody could, you know, it could be a divine feminine that could have, you know, like more healing to do. But I feel like that they're at the point to where they could have, you know, something special, or they could have whatever, you know, the Most High God has for them. But in order, yeah, but it's kind of like, yeah, like do the work, you know what I mean? Like be in the now, you know what I mean? And do the work. But be aware, because there is a past person that's lurking. They definitely, yeah, have been sending the evil eye, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like somebody's love life. Yep, but there goes the health issues. So be aware, because, yeah, some health issues could arise. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have health issues. But something about, yeah, somebody's eyes. Somebody's eyes. Somebody needs to get their eyes checked. But it's also, yeah, something about somebody's stomach. So somebody could have eye issues, stomach issues. It's giving me, yeah, like something going on with somebody's chakras. Mm-hmm. There could be a past person, yeah, that has some type of health issues. I feel like whoever this past person is, yeah, something about the heart. Somebody could definitely, have a lot of health issues. For sure. I feel like somebody also needs to be aware of, like, traveling, Even though, we talked about, going down streets you never gone before, you doing things that you never, have done before. You go and, you're American, you go into other countries, you can't drink certain stuff, you can't eat certain stuff. And so it's kind of like, somebody could go travel and then come back, and they're sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got, no, it's not the right time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a commitment at the bottom of the deck. So there could be somebody that possibly, they could have someone else, or they could be dealing with somebody else. Mm-hmm. I feel like, like there's somebody that, like they need to see something clearly, That eye is big as hell. Mm-hmm. Or, like somebody already sees something clearly, and it's kind of like, it's a no for me, dog. Yeah, in my Randy Jackson voice. Somebody's name could be Randy or Jackson. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but here goes the pleading man. So, I feel like somebody, just needs to be aware of whoever this person is. Mm-hmm. Yep, we got no sorries allowed. Somebody possibly, could be about to receive some truth. And so, then somebody's going to have to make a decision. And I feel like somebody's being told to choose wisely. It could be about a person. And I feel like that, once they make this decision, whoever this person is, they're going to come pleading, But, we got no sorries allowed. But this could be, like a past person. But it could be a present person. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody definitely, could sell marijuana or something like that. Because that's what I'm picking up, too. Or somebody sells drugs. Somebody could be on drugs. That could be why, they have some type of health issues. Or somebody, like somebody's mama, could be on drugs. Or something about, like somebody's mama's health. Mm-hmm. But somebody definitely, could have just made up a lot of excuses, why, like, they couldn't be with somebody, or why, like, they could have proved to somebody why they couldn't trust somebody, and now they want to, come back and be like, you can trust me, Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rooster. We got a Leo, so there definitely is a Leo involved. Somebody's child definitely, could be, like dealing with some health issues as well. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. We got a masculine energy at the bottom of the deck. We got an ox. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. Somebody could be a musician. Somebody could get caught as far as, like something that they say in their music, could like get them caught up. So maybe that's why somebody, gets put in jail or something like that. But we got a Pisces. Mm-hmm. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. You ain't nothing but a dog player. I get it. These hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Somebody could be a Taurus. Yeah, we got a horse. So somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a horse. There's an Aries at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we got mirror. Somebody definitely, could be, like facing themselves, or they're about to. So it goes back to, like somebody, regret. Carrying around, heavy regret, and it's a burden. But somebody definitely, could be like mirroring somebody's life as well. Or somebody, feels like like this is the same thing, So going through the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result. So this would be like, you know, yeah, like a different person, but they have the same tendencies, you know, as, yeah, like somebody else. Or, you know, this is also two, you know, because that's one scenario. But two is kind of like, yeah, somebody's thoughts, you know. Change comes from thinking thoughts you never thought before. So it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be mirroring, you know, like a situation, but it could be because of their thoughts. That's also what I'm picking up as well. Yeah, we got long term. So yeah, something is meant, you know what I mean? Something is meant. Whatever God has for somebody is for somebody. But yeah. Yeah, we got coming in to offer resources and stability. So be aware. Because for somebody else, it's not the right time for some type of situation. And yeah, it could be a person. And they could possibly, yeah, be trying to come in and offer resources and stability, you know, thinking that that's going to gain somebody's trust. This is like, yeah, like trying to buy love. But you can't buy love when, yeah, like God gives it freely. So, I mean, what the hell? But there could be, yeah, like a long-term situation, you know, for somebody, you know, and it does have, you know, yeah, resources and stability, which would be, you know, let me not say that. We got a Leo, so yeah. So yeah, there's multiple people, you know. I don't know, because I did see the short-term card, so be aware. We got a Leo. We got, yeah, coming in as a partner or a companion. We got a Capricorn. There goes that Aries again. This Aries energy is giving me, yeah, like Emperor. So I feel like somebody needs to trust their intuition. Yeah, it could be like 5 people, you know, who could be trying to come somebody's way, you know. Or 5 people, you know, who could be trying to gain somebody's trust. Or 5 people, you know, who have their eye on somebody. We got an Aquarius. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. Yeah, we got a new connection. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be a dragon. And then we got twin flame at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a pig. And yeah, this dragon, the year of the dragon was, yeah, in 2024. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to tell somebody, you know, like the full story. So it goes back to, yeah, why this happened, why that happened, why this happened, why that happened. And that's cool, you know. That's cool. Somebody's name could be vindicated, being vindicated as well. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to focus on their health. There could be some health issues that, yeah, like are veiled, you know what I mean, or are hidden, you know. So yeah, like something, you know, like some health issues, yeah, like could creep up on somebody. But yeah, we got time is ticking. So there could be somebody that, yeah, they feel like that, you know, time is a ticking. I feel like time is a ticking, but this is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like when it comes to, yeah, like making some type of decision, you know, time is ticking. Somebody needs to choose wisely. Wow. We got test time, so somebody definitely is about to be tested. The crazy thing is, I wanted to say that at the beginning of the message. So just be aware. But I feel like that this, yeah, definitely could be, you know, like a test for somebody. And it could be, yeah, is somebody, you know, going to, you know, operate in their South Node, or are they going to continue to lead by example? So it goes back to, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, operating in their purpose, you know, on their life path, you know. And so yeah, there could be some distractions, you know, that could be coming somebody's way, you know. And so somebody, yeah, is being told to stay focused, you know, and make sure that, yeah, like you continue, yeah, to do what you've been doing, because yeah, you're on the right path. So there could be, yeah, some people that could be trying to take somebody off, you know, like their path. Yeah, and there goes health issues. Somebody's mother could have health issues. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that's been lying, you know, about having some type of health issues. But with this being a crystal ball, this is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like with that evil eye as well, somebody, you know, possibly doing stuff, projecting some type of energy somebody's way, you know, to cause somebody to have health issues. But this could also be too, you know, like health issues arising. You know how, you know, like if you get so stressed out, you know, it can manifest physically and you start having, you know, like, yeah, like physical health issues. So that could be, you know. Somebody could work in the healthcare field. Or you know, maybe somebody need, you know, going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like taking, you know, like their service, you know, yeah, like to another level, or, you know, to a different realm, you know. But yeah, like somebody's health issues also, yeah, could be cloaked. This is also too, yeah, like some type of overindulging, you know, yeah, could cause some health issues. Somebody definitely, yeah, could meet somebody new. But there's also somebody that, yeah, is holding on to something that is fake. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody meeting something new, but yeah, like it's or someone new and it's fake. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to figure out, you know, like somebody's success secrets as well. So that could be why somebody, you know, is so focused on, you know, like somebody, or, you know, yeah, like they have their eye on somebody, or, you know, that could be too wild, yeah, like somebody sending somebody the evil eye. They don't like the fact that somebody's successful. Yeah, we got a Capricorn. So there could be a Capricorn. You know, that some health issues could arise when it comes to them. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody telling the truth. So somebody, you know, could tell somebody the truth. But we got plan in motion. So there could be a Capricorn that has some type of plan in motion. For somebody, yeah, there's somebody that, yeah, the plan in motion is, yeah, like to use a past person, you know, to possibly, yeah, get close to somebody. There's somebody that, yeah, they have a plan in motion to act like that they're into spirituality, you know, to, yeah, use the word manifestation, you know, act like that they're full of some type of wisdom. But yeah, going back to, yeah, like what the Most High God has for somebody is for somebody. So it is somebody that, you know, could be into spirituality. It could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're in manifestation mode. You know, they have a lot of wisdom and knowledge within them, you know, like to share with other people. I'm also picking up too, but this is like a side note. I definitely do feel like that there are some people, you know, that, yeah, sending the evil eye somebody's way, regardless if it's masculine or feminine energy. And I feel like that, yeah, they're possibly receiving some type of karma, for sure. This could be in the form of health issues. This could be in the form of their kids. This could be in the form of, you know, like their love life. Confirmation. But going back to, yeah, the red flags. So somebody either has already saw some type of red flags when it comes to a situation, or they're about to. Somebody possibly, yeah, could have, yeah, going back to, yeah, being targeted. So that could be, you know, what's going on with some people. The people that were targeting somebody, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, what goes around comes around. So somebody could have done something, you know, over and over and over, you know, thinking, you know, that they were going to, yeah, like cause somebody some health issues, or, you know, they were going to cause somebody, you know, to, yeah, like not, you know, have some type of love life. And it could, yeah, like the table, you know, they could be dealing with what, you know, they were expecting, you know, like for somebody, yeah, for somebody else to deal with. Yeah, we got the aftermath. So somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of health issues, or they're about to find out. Somebody, yeah, but this is also too mental health issues. So somebody, you know, could have mental health issues, but it could be the result of, yeah, like targeting. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like in the nothing to lose energy, you know, all day, every day, they want to attack somebody, they want to antagonize somebody, and yeah, like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, you know, and it's caught driving somebody crazy. Yeah, I don't know if, yeah, people were trying to drive somebody crazy, or, yeah, going back to, yeah, trying to cause some type of health issues, but yeah, wrong answer. But there is a big storm coming. So going back to that courage card with the lightning bolt. So yeah, there's a big storm coming. There definitely, yeah, could be a big storm coming, you know, when it comes to, you know, like where somebody lives. But I feel like this big storm that's coming, it definitely has something to do with, yeah, like some people targeting somebody, sending somebody the evil eye, you know. It could be, yeah, like, I feel like it's a big storm of karma. There's a big storm coming when it comes to, yeah, like a Capricorn. This Capricorn could be, yeah, like, you know, like a family member of somebody's. And so it's kind of like, yeah, somebody's being moved out of the way, you know, because, yeah, like this big storm is meant for, yeah, like this person or these people. But there's also, yeah, somebody knows that there is a big storm that's coming. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, they possibly have a plan in motion to try to, you know, like spin the block, come back around or whatever have you. Yeah, because they possibly know that, yeah, like somebody's cup is about to overflow. Wow. So there definitely, yeah, somebody or some people that should have listened. Definitely a Capricorn. This could be too, you know, going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, servicing, you know, people, you know, whether it be, you know, past people that somebody has, you know, dealt with in relationships, family members, the community or whatever, you know, yeah, sharing wisdom and knowledge. Somebody knows that they should have listened. And they probably, maybe somebody feels like they should have listened when it comes to a Capricorn, but it goes back to, yeah, the big storm. So, you know, maybe somebody, you know, told, you know, like somebody like, look, you need to focus on your money. You need to do this. You need to do that. You know, like not trying to tell them what to do, but yeah, giving them some sound advice. And yeah, they didn't listen. Somebody definitely, yeah, should have listened about, yeah, like sending somebody the evil eye, you know, yeah, trying to cause somebody health issues, yeah, possibly, yeah, like sending some irritation energy, you know, somebody's way. Be aware, because that could be the plan that somebody has in motion, you know, is to send some irritation energy somebody's way. Or yeah, like they possibly could be doing it now, and yeah, like they should have listened. So this is like yeah, like somebody being told, you know, that yeah, like what they're doing, it doesn't work on certain people, you know. But they possibly looked at the person like, yeah, but they're not, you know, the certain people. But yeah, it was veiled. They are one of those peculiar people. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be looking for somebody. So I feel like that somebody just needs to be aware. I don't know, it could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be looking for somebody, you know, to let them know about some type of health issues. Yeah, we got surprise. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be wanting to surprise somebody, or somebody's about to, yeah, get some surprising news. I feel like, yeah, like somebody's about to, yeah, like receive a surprise, and it's for, yeah, like targeting, you know, like somebody's third eye, or, you know, like sending the evil eye. So it's kind of like, yeah, surprise. Here goes your gift, and it's health issues. But there could be somebody that could be trying to surprise somebody, whoever this is. They could be looking for somebody. It could be a Capricorn. I don't know. But yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody lying. So yeah, like there's people that, yeah, they can't fool somebody. Somebody smells them coming. Somebody sees them coming, you know. Somebody already knows, you know, who's sending them the evil eye, yada yada, blase blase. There's somebody that's sending somebody the evil eye over a man. There is somebody or some people that, yeah, they're around somebody, and yeah, like they evil eye the shit out of somebody. I feel like even those people, you know, are about to, yeah, the big storm is coming for those people as well. Because it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody was sent here, you know, to be of service, you know. Do God's work in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And yeah, people step on somebody, spit on somebody, shit on somebody. Or yeah, at least they think that they shitting on somebody, but they're about to, yeah, big storm come and get shitted on. Yep, so somebody's being told, you know, not to get weary and well doing. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like if somebody, you know, is weary, you know, while, you know, well doing, don't get weary. It's gonna pay off. Yeah, somebody's the rising phoenix out here. So it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, looking at somebody like, yeah, like they're not one of those people, but they are. But they are. Yeah, somebody's a rising phoenix, so somebody, yeah, has risen out of the ashes and possibly, yeah, continues to rise out of the ashes. Yep. Somebody could be a feminine energy, or there's a feminine energy. They definitely, yeah, have a plan in motion to send some irritation energy somebody's way. But with the no, it says no. So yeah, the plan is not going to play out. Yeah, but we have test time. So somebody could have passed, you know, some type of test. So that could be, you know, yeah. That could be, you know, why God is about to, yeah, bring forth, you know, what God has for somebody. But yeah, we got a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. So there could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper, you know, that, yeah, has some type of health issues. But something about, yeah, somebody having a crush on somebody, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, it's test time when it comes to, yeah, like, because I just saw loyalty. So something about, yeah, loyalty. These hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Yep. Cloaked or hidden. So, yeah. Somebody has been cloaked. Somebody has been hidden, you know, or somebody's, yeah. Spiritual gifts have been cloaked and hidden from people. Let me not say have been cloaked or hidden for people, but yeah, like people possibly, yeah, like didn't believe, you know, that somebody, yeah, had spiritual gifts, or that somebody, yeah, was like a peculiar people, or, you know, somebody, you know, yeah. But it goes back to, yeah, people, yeah, like they can't fool somebody. So even if people come cloaked or hidden, yeah, somebody can smell them, see them, you know. Yeah, we got love spell. So I knew I wasn't tripping. So somebody, yeah, could do some type of love spell, and now they're being affected by it. You know, their health is being affected by it. So yeah, somebody possibly, yeah, could yeah, want to tell somebody they should have listened. But this is after, yeah, like they did with all the stuff that they were doing. Yeah, it could have been multiple people. So there could be multiple people, you know, who could be dealing with some type of health issues. Multiple people, yeah, involved in a love spell. Or be aware of, yeah, multiple people having some type of plan in motion, you know, when it comes to, yeah, like some type of love spell. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their guardian angels are surrounding them. There could be people that, yeah, they should have listened, you know, so maybe, you know, they were told that, yeah, like somebody has guardian angels that are surrounding them. But yeah. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, has been walking around saying that, yeah, like somebody, you know, done a love spell on them. So, yeah, like the peculiar people, you know, the divine being, you know. But, yeah, it ain't true. Yep. So, yeah, coming back times 10. So, yeah, coming back times 10 would be, yeah, like whatever, yeah, what goes around comes around. So, either, yeah, good or bad. Yep, we got a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. There are multiple people that possibly, yeah, have a crush on somebody. So somebody did a love spell, and yeah, like it didn't do what it was supposed to do, you know, or what they thought, you know, it was supposed to do. So there could be multiple people that, yeah, they have a crush on somebody. So it goes back to, yeah, choices. But a lot of these people, they operate in their South Node. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there could be some people that, you know, have a crush on somebody that you know, that aren't, you know, yeah, that don't have somebody's best interest at heart. So those people wouldn't be, you know, who God has for somebody. And then we have a Libra, so there's a Libra involved. So yeah, some stuff is coming back times 10 on some people. And it definitely could be because, yeah, they were trying to, you know, thwart destiny. They were trying to, you know, yeah, mess with destiny. Somebody that, you know, like somebody could be close to or around all the time. They could have done some type of love spell, you know, out of jealousy, out of envy. There definitely, yeah, could be some karma. They could be coming back times 10 on somebody or some people for wanting to confront somebody. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an L. Yeah. So there could be people that want to confront somebody because they're taking the L. But they thought, yeah, somebody else was going to take an L. So be aware of, yeah, the pleading man. Be aware of, yeah, the begging man. There's multiple people, you know what I mean, that possibly, yeah, could be begging and pleading, you know, for favor and mercy and grace now. There's also a Capricorn that, yeah, they thought, you know, that, yeah, like if they did a love spell, you know, it was like, yeah, people were going to, you know, like, come crawling to them. But, yeah, like, no. I don't know. Something, yeah, some stuff could be going on. Like somebody could slowly, you know, like be passing away. Yeah, we got a soulless being. So somebody's being told to call their energy back from somebody or some people. But it goes back to, you know, like, yeah, some people, you know, that are around somebody, you know, that could be, yeah, like evil eyeing the shit out of somebody. Somebody's being told to call their energy back because, yeah, there's a big storm that's coming, you know, for some people. And I don't feel like, yeah, it's meant for, you know, like whoever, you know, is, yeah, like operating in their purpose, you know, fulfilling, you know, yeah, doing God's will, God's way. There definitely could be somebody that definitely, yeah, try to save face, but they realize it's too late. It could be, yeah, a karmic masculine or a karmic feminine. Yeah, so going back to that true speaker energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been being persecuted for the truth. So this is like, yeah, all 2024, you know, somebody being persecuted for the truth. But we did see the true speaker card, you know. So whoever it is that's been persecuted for the truth, I feel like like people were targeting, you know, this person because they're a true speaker. So, but you can't, you know what I mean? That's one of the people that, yeah, like they're doing God's work. We have service out here. We have, yeah. And so it's kind of like, yeah, like somebody is doing God's work. You know, we got, yeah, spiritual gifts out here. So somebody, yeah, is helping their community. They're helping people, you know. And so, yeah, people don't like it. They send the evil eye somebody because, yeah, to somebody's way. Maybe it's because, yeah, like somebody told the truth to these people. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, they should have listened to the truth. Yeah, the truth definitely, yeah, will set everybody free. So, yeah, something about the truth. So the truth is definitely, yeah, about to be revealed. It could be, yeah, that big storm coming. So it's kind of like, yeah, multiple truths are getting ready to come out about different people, you know. But, yeah, it goes back to, yeah, like somebody's name being vindicated. So somebody was being persecuted for the truth. And then, yeah, people find out that, yeah, like the truth, you know what I mean? Like it was the truth. So there is somebody that doesn't want somebody to hate them. So that could be who's looking for somebody. It could be a past person. That could be the pleading man. It could be multiple people, you know, that don't want somebody to hate them. So it was multiple people that could have persecuted somebody for the truth. And yeah, they definitely, yeah, could be facing, you know, like some type of significant tragedy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have done some type of spell thinking that somebody was going to face some type of significant tragedy. But somebody could, going back to, yeah, health issues. Somebody's mother could, you know. Somebody's kids. A lover. Ain't no telling. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Y. But yeah, somebody's lone wolf days are over. So going back to, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, they could have been in a, you know, a crazy relationship in the past. And, you know, like somebody, you know, they vowed, you know, that they, you know, weren't going to be in, you know, another relationship. But that's not what, you know, the Most High God has for somebody. The Most High God has, you know, somebody for somebody. So, yeah, I feel like something definitely, yeah, could take place by Gemini season. Yep, we got be careful what you wish for. So, I feel like that people, you know, were wishing, you know, yeah, for somebody not to have love, you know, for somebody, you know, not to see clearly, you know, through their, you know, their third eye, not to, yeah. And I feel like, yeah, there's some people that, yeah, they should have, you know, going back to, yeah, somebody, you know, saying that they should have listened. But yeah, you can't swim, you're about to drizzle down. There could be a flood that could take place. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could drown. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be facing some type of significant tragedy, and it could be because of, yeah, like other people's opinions. But yeah, they're like buttholes. Everybody got one. Somebody's kids can drown. Or I don't know. Somebody could have been wishing, you know, bad on somebody's kids, for those that have kids, you know. Somebody could have 3 boys and a girl. Yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be facing some type of significant tragedy. And it could be, yeah, because of them denying involvement. So it's kind of like, yeah, either you tell the truth or and shame the devil, or yeah, you gonna face this whatever this is. There could be a lover, you know, or ex-lover, you know, that could have been denying some type of involvement, you know. Somebody could have faced some type of significant tragedy and it was due to other people. And there could be, yeah, like somebody that could be denying some type of involvement. But yeah, the truth will set everybody free. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to tell some type of truth. Yeah. Somebody definitely is being told to protect their energy for sure. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to send some type of irritation energy, or, you know, like send, you know, like, yeah, like energy of, you know, like, yeah, this is giving me, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, that has some type of mental issues, you know. They could be, yeah, like trying to, you know, like attack somebody, you know. This is somebody that could have been targeting somebody for a long time. But it could be because, yeah, like somebody's lone wolf days are over. So yeah, like somebody did a love spell thinking that, yeah, like somebody was always gonna be this lone wolf. And I feel like like that's not the case. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to protect their energy. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like they want to be with somebody, but yeah, like they're a liar, they're a gaslighter or something like that, and they're gonna try to use every excuse, you know, to get back in somebody's energy, or, you know. But I feel like whoever this is, yeah, like if they can't swim, they bounce to drizzle. So going back to, yeah, that big storm coming. But somebody's anger definitely leads them to commit some type of crime. So that could be what somebody, you know, could be denying involvement in. Somebody definitely needs to protect their energy, because somebody, I feel like that somebody ain't right out here, or somebody, yeah, they just mad. They could be mad because, yeah, like nothing's working for them. You know, nothing's going right for them. But it's something about some kids, and something about, yeah, like somebody can't swim, so they're really going to drown. So I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like some type of health issues, and that's why they're angry, you know. But yeah, somebody's family knows everything. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have already committed some type of crime, and yeah, like their family knows everything. So yeah, somebody's family member, you know, could be about to, you know, like tell the truth, you know, to set everybody free. So that could be how somebody, you know, gets out of jail or prison. Or this could be, you know, like spiritual jail. Yep. So somebody needs to, yeah, protect their energy, because there's somebody that, yeah, looks at somebody like competition, but they're definitely, yeah, not in somebody's league. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be dangerously obsessed with somebody. This could be an ex-lover that's dangerously obsessed. This could be, yeah, but somebody's also dangerously obsessed with, yeah, like doing some type of spell work. Yep. But yeah, they must not know about, yeah, the peculiar one. They must not know about, yeah, the one that they should have listened to. So yeah, going back to, yeah, mysterious. Yeah, mysterious for a reason. You know, they got a job to do, and it ain't, and it's, you know, it's bigger, you know, than, yeah, like a physical job. Yeah. And they must not know about somebody, yeah, trying to, yeah, target somebody or attack somebody. That's another reason why, yeah, like people's having health issues. But this is like, yeah, people doing spell work, you know, and it bounces off whoever, you know, this excuse me, whoever this message is for. And yeah, it goes right back, you know, to them. Somebody could have done some type of return to sender energy as well, or prayer, you know. But yeah. So yeah, somebody's being vindicated. I can't make it up. Somebody's being vindicated, and yeah, it has something to do with the truth. Whoever this is that, yeah, looks at somebody as competition, but yeah, like they're not in, you know, somebody's league. Yeah, they are stuck in the mud. So yeah, they mad at life, you know. They're mad, you know, because of their choices, you know. They're mad because they didn't choose wisely. They got involved in some type of crimes, or they committed some type of crime. Yeah, all type of stuff. So I feel like like they're stuck in the mud. There's somebody that's stuck in the mud that, yeah, they want to gaslight somebody, you know, they want to love bomb somebody, you know, for some help. So I feel like, yeah, these could be people that, yeah, like somebody is not supposed to help. You know, so it's kind of like, yeah, somebody was put in these people's lives, you know, to teach a lesson, or, you know, was put in these people's lives, you know, for whatever purpose. And yeah, the purpose was fulfilled, you know. Somebody already passed the test, you know, but there could be people that, yeah, they want to test again, you know, but this time, yeah, they're going to realize that they should listen. Yep, but somebody definitely, yeah, needs to release somebody or some people completely. But this is also, too, you know, like somebody giving somebody sound advice to somebody, you know, protect your energy, you know, release them, you know, woo yada yada. So that could be why somebody was persecuted for the truth. Why would I release my mama? That's my mama. But yeah, your mama is toxic. Your mama is karmic. Your mama don't have your best interest at heart. Your mama is keeping you in the South Node. Your mama is, yeah. Why would I release? Yeah. Wow. And then look. I can't make it up. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be being released from, yeah, jail or prison. So this could be the past person. So I feel like somebody, yeah, is being tested. So it's kind of like, yeah, this person, yeah, they need to go. They need to be released. So yeah, what God has for somebody, you know, yeah, can come. There's also somebody that, yeah, they could be released from jail or prison. But it's kind of like, yeah, it could be a big backfire. So, yeah, they could commit another crime. But, yeah, whatever people are doing, yeah, backfire, backfire, backfire. Yeah, somebody could have ghosted somebody. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like disappeared on somebody. There could be somebody that, you know, could already be released from jail or prison. This is for somebody, not everybody. Because everybody don't got, you know, people in jail or prison, you know. But this could be spiritual jail or prison. But whoever it is that looks at somebody as competition, they could be mad because, yeah, like the person they could have gotten released, you know, could have ghosted them or disappeared on them. And so they, you know, evil eyeing the shit out of, yeah, somebody, you know, and it ain't even, yeah, like, they ain't come over there. Yeah. Somebody doesn't believe in themselves and they're stuck. And they definitely, yeah, out of luck. So it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, seeing somebody not stuck. People seeing somebody, you know, yeah, like getting good karma or good things happening. And yeah, somebody wants, yeah, to get in where they don't fit in. But yeah, something was definitely, yeah, hidden for somebody's protection. So this could be, you know, yeah, some information. This could be, yeah, like how bad, you know, like somebody was being persecuted for the truth, you know. How bad, you know, like somebody, you know, was being targeted. How bad, yeah. There's also some unexpected income that could be coming somebody's way. So this could have been hidden for somebody's protection. So this could be another reason why people were targeting somebody as well. But I'm also picking up too, going back to, yeah, somebody thinking, you know, that, yeah, like you can buy love or, you know, yeah, you can pay for happiness. But yeah, going back to, yeah, coming in to offer resources and stability. So unexpected income is coming somebody's way. This could be some unexpected income, you know, that somebody deserves. This could be, yeah, for somebody, you know, like servicing their community, you know. Yeah, don't get weary in well doing. But yeah, we got North Node is the way to go. So yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, some unexpected income is coming somebody's way for, yeah, for not getting weary and well doing. Somebody abandoned their principles for money. Somebody's a sellout. So, yeah, that could have been what was hidden from somebody for their protection. So, I feel like for somebody, yeah, there's somebody that somebody needs to still release completely. Somebody needs to protect their energy for sure. I feel like that there are a lot of people that have been being used as distractions, you know? And for somebody, yeah, because at the bottom of the deck we got no as a complete sentence. For somebody, you know, like, yeah, like somebody needs to, yeah, like say no to this money, you know, that could be coming their way. Because somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to use that, you know, to attach to somebody. Yeah, somebody who abandoned their principles for money, the sellout, yeah. It's giving me, yeah, like rat energy. Yeah. I feel like like some stuff has literally backfired on whoever that person is. Yeah, and then we got fake doctor. So there's a fake doctor that's involved. So that could be why somebody's expected income is coming somebody's way. So going back to, yeah, health issues. So I don't know. Somebody could have paid a fake doctor, you know, to lie and say that somebody had health issues, you know, to try to get some money. I don't know. But there could be, yeah, like a fake doctor, you know, that could be telling, yeah, like telling the truth. But yeah, we got selfless acts. This is also giving me too, yeah, a fake witch doctor. But yeah, selfless acts don't get unnoticed. So yeah, somebody needs to get ready to be celebrated. So going back to, yeah, somebody receiving gratitude. Somebody could be a Taurus, Gemini, Cusper. But whoever this is that, yeah, abandoned their principles for money, this sell out, they definitely, yeah, could be destined to reunite with somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Whoever this person is, they definitely, yeah, could be living rent free. And yeah, like somebody could be living rent free in their head. It could be multiple people, you know, that abandon their principles for money, you know. That could be living rent free in somebody's head. I mean, that somebody could be living rent free in their heads. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that could be determined to make it right. This could be somebody's guardian angels. So somebody passed tests, you know. Somebody done went through, yeah, the storms and, you know. Yeah, so it's time for other people to go through their storm. You know, are they going to survive? If you can't swim, you about to drizzle, but it don't got nothing to do with whoever this message is for. You came, you saw, you know what I mean? You talked, and that's it. That's all. And then on top of that, they persecuted for the truth. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be mixing alcohol and other substances. So something about, yeah, that could be why somebody's health, you know, could be, you know, declining. But it also could be too, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, all they do is, yeah, obsessed with somebody. All they can think about is somebody. And yeah, they drink and do drugs, you know, like to numb the pain. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that could be, you know, like hesitant to open up because they know that the truth can cause a blow up. But the truth will set everybody free. So I feel like that's what's about to take place. Yeah, there's some people that, yeah, they threw the rock and now they're trying to hide their hand. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, continuing to lie, gaslight, whatever have you. Yeah, we got a reckless loser. So there could be a reckless loser. So somebody's family knows everything and it could be about whoever this reckless loser is. So somebody's family could be determined to make it right. So there could be some type of change in communication. Somebody's been procrastinating about, yeah, like this communication. It could be an Aquarius or there's an Aquarius involved. But yeah, the path to happiness is paved with boundaries. So somebody needs to be prepared to put them up. Yeah, because there could be a karmic masculine. But we did see that karmic masculine, karmic feminine card. So yeah, all the South Node people. Somebody don't want to let go of somebody. But it's because somebody's transforming, you know, challenges into strength. So we got April. So somebody definitely could be determined to make it right in April. But somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody just needs to be aware for sure. Yeah, we got a psychic vampire. So there's a psychic vampire that's involved. Whatever the plan is that somebody had in motion, it possibly could have been aborted. Because, yeah, some truth has already been exposed. Wow. So there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could want, you know, could be gaining the courage to communicate. Somebody could be 60 to 70 years old as well. So I feel like like whatever this is that was hidden for somebody's protection, I feel like somebody's about to find out. I definitely do feel like that that whoever was persecuted for the truth, yeah, they're about to be vindicated. There is some unexpected income that definitely is coming to somebody. So I feel like that, yeah, some selfless acts, you know, they don't go unnoticed. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to get ready to be celebrated. It goes back to, yeah, not getting weary and well doing. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.